Mexico's history begins long before the arrival of Europeans, with the rise of advanced civilizations in Mesoamerica. The Olmecs, often considered the mother culture of the region, laid the foundations for later societies. By 1325, the Aztecs had founded Tenochtitlan, a powerful city built on a lake that would later become Mexico City. Along with the Maya and other groups, these civilizations developed complex calendars, writing systems, and monumental architecture. In 1519, Spanish conquistador Hernán Cortés arrived on the coast of what is now Mexico. With a small group of men and the help of local allies, he marched to Tenochtitlan and overthrew the Aztec Empire by 1521. This marked the beginning of 3 centuries of Spanish colonial rule. The Spanish introduced Christianity, a new language, and new political structures while exploiting the native population for labor and resources. Colonial Mexico, known as New Spain, became one of the most valuable territories of the Spanish Empire. Silver from Mexican mines enriched Spain, while cities like Puebla, Veracruz, and Mexico City grew in importance. However, indigenous people and African slaves suffered under harsh conditions and unequal treatment, setting the stage for future unrest. In the early 1800s, revolutionary ideas from Europe and the Americas began to influence Mexico. In 1810, Miguel Hidalgo, a Catholic priest, issued the famous Grito de Dolores, calling for independence from Spain. After over a decade of war, Mexico finally achieved independence in 1821. But the new nation faced serious challenges, including political instability and economic struggles. The 19th century was marked by conflicts and reforms. In 1836, Mexico lost Texas to rebel forces, and in 1848, it was forced to cede a large portion of its northern territory to the United States after the Mexican-American War. Liberal leader Benito Juárez led a reform movement and became president, but his efforts were disrupted by a brief French invasion and the reign of Emperor Maximilian I. After the French were expelled, Juárez returned to power, but Mexico's problems persisted. In 1876, General Porfirio Diaz seized control and ruled as a dictator for over 3 decades. Though his government brought modernization and economic growth, it heavily favored the wealthy and left most Mexicans in poverty. In 1910, the Mexican Revolution broke out in response to Diaz's long rule and widespread inequality. Key figures like Emiliano Zapata, Pancho Villa, and Francisco Madero led diverse movements across the country. After years of bloody fighting and shifting alliances, a new constitution was adopted in 1917, laying the foundation for modern Mexico. Throughout the 20th century, Mexico was dominated by one political party, the PRI, which held power for over 70 years. During this time, the country underwent industrialization, urbanization, and significant social reforms, though corruption and inequality remained persistent issues. In 2000, Mexico experienced a major political shift when Vicente Fox, from the PAN, was elected president, ending the PRI's long monopoly on power. Since then, the country has taken steps toward stronger democratic institutions and civil society, though challenges like crime and economic disparity continue. Today, Mexico is a nation of great cultural wealth, economic potential, and complex social dynamic. It plays a vital role in the global economy and maintains deep historical ties with North and South America. Despite the obstacles it faces, Mexico continues to evolve, shaped by the strength and resilience of its people. From ancient pyramids to modern skyscrapers, from indigenous roots to global influence, Mexico's story is one of transformation, struggle, and enduring spirit.